In the middle of the California desert, among strange rock formations, something unexplained has been happening for decades. Lights, sounds, and one man who has devoted his life to a relationship he claims to have formed with extraterrestrials in this desert. What lies hidden beneath Joshua Tree National Park? This is a story that walks the thin line between science and belief. Joshua Tree takes its name from the strange trees that look as if they're raising their arms to the sky in prayer. But what truly makes this park special isn't what's on the surface. It's what may be hidden beneath it. In 1947, just a few months after the Roswell incident, a man arrived here. His name was George Van Tassel, and former aeronautical engineer. But when he came to Joshua Tree, he was pursuing a very different mission. Van Tassel settled beside a massive rock in the middle of the desert. Giant rock, as tall as a 7-story building, and according to him, this rock was not chosen by chance. It was a portal, a gateway through which beings from other corners of the universe could enter Earth. So what convinced Van Tassel of this? One night in 1953, according to Van Tassel, he woke from his sleep, but his room was glowing. Standing before him was a being about 1.70 meters tall, dressed in white. It wasn't speaking, yet Van Tassel heard its words inside his mind. The being introduced itself as Solgonda, the commander of the planet Venus, and it gave Van Tassel a mission: to prepare humanity for the future, to teach the secrets of immortality. When Van Tassel woke the next morning, he thought he had lost his mind until it came back, and then again and again. With each encounter, Solgonda transmitted knowledge to him about space-time, energy, and frequency. And one directive above all: build the Integratron. The Integratron was not a UFO landing pad, nor was it a time machine. According to Van Tassel, it was an energy chamber capable of regenerating humans at the cellular level and extending their lifespan. Alien engineering, built with earthly materials. Was he mad? Maybe. But his madness drew thousands of people into the desert. From the 1950s through the 1970s, thousands of people flocked to Joshua Tree every year. UFO enthusiasts, spiritual seekers, the simply curious, all came to attend the Spacecraft Convention held at Giant Rock. At night, people camped in the desert, watching the sky, and according to them, they saw lights. Records show that dozens of people reported the same events at the same time. Lights gliding silently, objects that suddenly changed direction, bright spheres appearing out of nowhere and vanishing just as quickly. The Air Force explained them away as meteors, fishing lanterns, reflections from the planet Venus. But the witnesses were not convinced. In 1959, one night, more than 200 people claimed they saw lights moving in formation across the sky. For 15 minutes, cameras stopped working, radios malfunctioned, and then the lights disappeared. Van Tassel said it was a sign. They are here. They are watching us. And when the time comes, they will reveal themselves. But that time never came. Van Tassel died in 1978 before completing the Integratron. A heart attack, or perhaps he knew too much. Today, the Integratron is still standing. It draws tourists. Sound baths are held inside. But Van Tassel's true vision was never completed. Yet the strange events in Joshua Tree did not stop. In 2019, a photographer capturing night shots in the park caught an unexplained ring of light in front of his lens. It wasn't a drone. It wasn't an aircraft. In 2021, a group of campers heard a strange humming sound at 3 a.m. They saw a bluish light rising from behind the rocks. When they tried to get closer, the light went out. The sound stopped. Park rangers explain these incidents as meteorological phenomena, but the local people, the Cahuilla tribe, have known for centuries that Joshua Tree is a special place. According to their legends, sky people descend and depart from here, living among the rocks. And then there's one more detail. About 80 kilometers south of Joshua Tree lies the 29 Palms Marine Corps Base, one of the largest military training areas in the United States. And according to some theorists, that's no coincidence. So what is really happening in Joshua Tree? Maybe nothing at all. Maybe Van Tassel mistook his own inner voice for extraterrestrials in the silence of the desert. Maybe the lights were military aircraft or misleading natural phenomena. But maybe there is something. Maybe some places truly are different. Maybe it's energy. Maybe magnetic anomalies. Or maybe it's simply places where the human imagination grows stronger. Science hasn't provided definitive answers, but Joshua Tree keeps asking questions. The Integratron is still there. Giant rock is fractured, but it still stands. And every night, someone in that desert looks up at the sky, waiting. Maybe the answer isn't out there. Maybe the answer lies in why we keep looking. Joshua Tree, a national park, a mystery, or maybe both. What do you think?